Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing some eyebrow arching. It's something that a lot of guys are getting into, a technique that you guys might be able to upcharge a little bit as far as adding it onto a service. So here it is, guys. I'm going to show you guys how to arch his eyebrows. So the first thing I want to do is I want to start to knock some of that bushiness down, and a link that I've really found that works for a lot of guys, especially guys with like the darker eyebrows like he has, is probably about a 1.5. And it's just gonna take off that bushiness and give it like a more flat look. Sometimes eyebrows get a little overly crowded, get a little bit bushy, so you wanna knock them down just a little bit. And you always wanna brush the hair to make sure you see the growth pattern of the eyebrow. Sometimes they can grow a little crazy, they can grow up like his does right here. You wanna make sure you hit it down a little bit. And you want to go against the grain always. Now I'm just going to add a little bit of shave gel. And it's a very sensitive area, so you want to be careful, especially when you're hitting them with the blade. You want to make sure you keep it at that nice 45-degree angle, because you can easily nick a client when you're trying to do their eyebrows, especially beginning. Just take your time. There's no rush when you're doing these eyebrows. Just make sure you do them right. All right, so now the first thing I want to do is I want to do the bottom of the eyebrows. And what I like to do is I like to stretch the skin. I make sure my client has his eyes closed. And I'm going to stretch the bottom of the eyelid. And I'm going to begin just razoring out hair by hair. And as you can see, as I move back on the eyebrow, I'm readjusting the stretch on the skin. I'm just giving them a nice arch. Then you want to come from the top, just look at it, make sure it's nice and even. Sometimes on this tight corner part right here, it's kind of hard to get it from the top, so you want to stretch it out and just use that very back of the blade. And just go ahead and clean it up a little bit. Same with the back. All right, so the same thing on the other side. Stretching out the eyelid. This time we're gonna start from the end point and we're gonna work our way to the middle. Now we're going to finish off by just taking out the middle. Make sure we get rid of the unibrow. And then we're going to line the top. And the same thing, I'm just stretching that skin out, giving me a little bit of room to work with. Also helping my blade just glide through the hair. And same thing on the other side, just stretching that skin out. And just line it up the top. And you want to sit them up. You just want to take a look at them, make sure they're nice and even. I'm going to go back and touch up anything you may see. There it is. So there it is. We just finished up eyebrow arching with the razor. We knocked them down a little bit. We shaped them up. Finishing the service, extra 10, 15 bucks just to do the eyebrows. Simple enough. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you have any questions, concerns, whatever you want to see next, leave a comment below. If you really enjoyed this video, please share it with a friend. Thank you guys for tuning in.